Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Robin. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Why Tony?
Another try following the sack. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Williams will look to throw. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down throw by Williams. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Escapes the pocket. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Bears. Needing 8 on 3rd down. Now here's Williams. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Robinson finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Trying again following the sack. Collins there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Back now, pressure on its way. That's caught for the 1st. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air, Stroud. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tony set in motion left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Working quickly here. From midfield on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. Touchdown for the Texans.
Stroud from the pistol. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Man in motion here. On play action, here's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. Broke through the tackle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my plate.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
All right.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going right side, mixing with it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards
on the pickup.
Stroud off the play fake. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Everly's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Staying with Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the ball. Will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go. Just as they did right there.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal. Here's Robinson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Williams set to pass. Chased out to his right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, beside. Speed left, speed left. Hey, south. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Pass caught by Mixon. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 41-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bears moments away from a 2-0 start. To throw is Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.